dungeon of Naheulbeuk has been one of the crown jewels of the land of Fang.
Huh, that's funny. I never heard of it when I was studying for my Bitter Warlock Sidekick certification.
Public relations are tough for independent dungeons.
Oh, aren't you affiliated with the Dungeons Fund?
With those unscrupulous parasites? Never. But we do have the most insidious traps, the most cunning guards, the most dreadful monsters, and the most remarkable treasures.
How delightful. May I look around?
No, we've been renovating. The paint's still wet.
Ah, too bad.
Despite our reputation being well established, I've decided that this dungeon needs to take things to the next level.
Yes, the ad made that very clear.
And I need more time for my magical research.
Certainly. So, about my compensation,
Well, let's not quibble over trifles. I'm aligned with industry norms. Not to mention, there's the gratification of joining a renowned wizard.
Yes, of course. May I meet the other members of the team?
Well, actually, not today. They're attending a seminar for process improvement. You know what I mean.
Process?
The clock is ticking, and you're not the only applicant. What's your decision? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
I'm interested. Not like I have a choice anyway. No one's hiring half goblins. There's too much discrimination in this sector. All right, I'm in.
Perfect. You made the right choice. And now,
Yes?
get to work, you wretch! I don't pay people to stand around.
Yes, master. All right, let's see. Where is the dungeon staff? What state are the premises in? I'll have a look around the property. I wonder if signing this contract was such a good idea.
Ganz eine gute Frage. Und herzlich willkommen zur Demo von wie heißt das Spiel? Naheulbeuks Dungeon Master. Ja? Und deshalb gucken wir uns erstmal um. Zum In-Out. Ich war damals schon so ein großer Fan von Dungeons 1, wo man da einfach eine Dungeon bauen musste und die Helden sind reinkommen. Jetzt kommt auch noch dieser Dungeon Master, mal schauen wie der ist. Das ist auf jeden Fall schon mal ein bisschen andere Grafik, beziehungsweise diesmal ist ein Turm, kein Untergrund. Has been in a poor state for too long. Your business to restore it. Ja, okay, ist in einem schlechten Zustand. Wir sollen es wieder herstellen, wie es war. Und wir sollen es profitabel machen. Ja, seine Reputation ist auf 1, das ist sehr schlecht. Wir sollen es verbessern. Mehr gefürchtet und attraktiver. Select Vanguard's Master. Wo ist denn der? Wo ist er denn? Ah, da hinten.
What? My time is
Is Zengda, the master of the dungeon. When his patience go reach 0, it's game over. Okay, die Leiste wahrscheinlich.
I'm going crazy talking to myself.
Midrex, a new dungeon steward. In other words, the Heat Scooch. Okay, was macht er jetzt so? Ein Minion. Minions, also, ne? Normale Arbeiter haben einen Hintergrund, zum Beispiel menschlich, einen Beruf, zum Beispiel Koch, einen Rang und ein Gehalt. Rang 1, also Minions. Comet no. Rang 1 hat keine Kosten, okay. Sie erhalten Erfahrung beim Arbeiten und steigen dann Ränge auf. Je höher sie sind, desto mehr effektiv sind sie. Und je höher sie sind, desto weniger Fails haben die bei den Aufgaben, wo sie machen. 10-Tage-Woche. Alle 10 Tage kriegen die ein Gehalt. Okay, Minions sterben, wenn ihr Leben runtergeht oder auch kündigen, wenn ihre Moral am Ende ist. Okay, sie haben Bedürfnisse, wo man sieht, wenn es da unten geht, wenn die nicht mehr erfüllt werden, dann tun die auch nichts weitermachen. Gehen die Leisten runter.
Master, if I may, isn't it a bit strange for an evil dungeon to have its tavern open to the public?
Ah, yes, well, it's a convenient way to make some money. But I'm not very good at managing it.
I see. Well, it could prove to be useful.
So, have you finished your little tour? You must be in awe of the grandeur of this place.
Yes, well, this dungeon is rather unique, that's for sure. But, say, how often do you come by the staff area?
Never. I'm a warlock, not a stable boy. All right, that's enough talk.
Okay.
We'll never be able to retain our staff with such rundown premises, Master.
I have no money to spend on a luxury lounge for my lazy servants.
Oh, but it's a matter of standards. Take the Temple of Wismo, for example. They have 18 toilets just for the servants.
What? Those frauds. Do what you must, but don't go overboard. We're not running a hotel.
Let's see. We won't get anywhere without bathrooms, for starters. Chamber pots and manure heaps are so last century.
Okay. Ich kann jetzt halt Geräume bauen. Okay. Wo denn? Da. You mindestens need access to a toilet. Ja, geil. Ich muss erstmal einen Baderaum, also ein Badezimmer bauen. On the floor bewares the cost of a room increases with size. You can add and remove walls using these 2 buttons. Okay, wo bauen wir denn mal Toilette hin? Warte. Na, okay. Die Latrinen. Geil. Rotate. Okay. Eigentlich wollte ich das woanders hinsetzen, ne? The room is valid. You can finish is use. Okay. Ab Bild 2. Okay. Splendor up speed, you can show get it done faster. Ja. Eigentlich wollte ich die, Fence.
Perfect! We now have a decent bathroom. Now, dormitories with beds.
Okay. The golem to keep strong on important events in the dungeon. For more information. Okay.
I don't pay you to nap.
Oh ja.
Speaking of payments,
Later. Super busy, magical research and all that.
I think I'll have to put a little slush fund aside.
Hätte gern hier noch eine Tür. Aber der will nicht bauen. Okay, wir bauen wahrscheinlich ein Bett. Ja. Und hier haben wir sogar noch Freiraum nach außen. Deswegen konnte ich nicht weiterbauen hier, okay.
Master, the living quarters improvements are complete.
Not bad, but very expensive. We'll have to find some more money. If I'd wanted to go bankrupt, I'd have hired an interior designer.
I hear you, but given the state of the dungeon, I'm not sure how we could defeat a party of adventurers, even beginners.
If we're not up to snuff, it'll be your fault, entirely.
But I just got here and, well, I do serve an evil wizard, not a charity.
Okay.
We have to develop this tavern to bring in some income.
The old tavern keeper is gone. Yet another ungrateful coward. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've got better things to do. I must focus on my magical research and developing my management skills.
I can handle it. So let's see. We need tables for customers, equipment for serving food and drinks.
In the meantime, I shall subscribe to a few periodical publications about evil dungeon management. We need to get this up to date.
I wonder if he knows what he is doing.
Ja, erst ein paar
Don't
Magazine.
you overspend. We want to extort gold from the poor, not waste our money on furniture for drunkards.
The turn attracts customers looking to spend their gold. Okay, es gibt eine Unterhaltungskosten, eine Instandhaltung, jeden 10. Tag. Of course, depends on the size of the and the number of seats. Ja. Was soll ich machen? 6 customers. Ist ja schon irgendwie ein bisschen komisch, sag ich mal, dass man jetzt einen Bilder, also einen Dungeon-Bilder hat, wo man auf einmal eine Taverne hat, wo man die noch besauft, wo man die noch unterhält, die Adventurers, also die Abenteurer.
There. Table and sideboard. This should be enough to lure in a few dupes.
I hired an evil dungeon steward, not a lunch lady.
Indeed, Master. But we need some revenue. Look, all these customers should earn us some gold.
Orlov for debrief, Master. Hey, what's with this dull-looking goblin?
Half-goblin? Who is this brute?
He is the dungeon swordmaster and guard commander. So, are you back from the retaliatory raid?
Affirmative. We made it to target location, the so-called Temple of Wismog. Enemy ambush fighting. 100% loss rate on our side. Debrief over.
What? You turkeys!
I was injured 6 times myself. We were expected. I am the guard commander, not a marauder. This requires specific operational preparation.
Clearly. This doesn't speak highly about your abilities.
Who asked you, you withered piece of lettuce?
Silence, you two! Revax is our new steward. As for you, Orloff, maybe I should get a new swordmaster.
Certainly, sir. but I'll complain to the Guild of Mercenaries and Dungeon Guards. This wasn't in my job description.
Cursed be the bowels of the great Talifern. I'm so sick of these union demands. Beat it, both of you. I'm going back to my research.
I think we'd better try to collaborate. In our mutual interest, Sword Master.
Yeah, affirmative. For now, you little... yes, steward.
Swordmaster, Stuart.
This failed raid explains why this dungeon is so badly guarded. Anyone can just waltz in. If we want to get rid of adventurers, we should deal with slackers first.
Affirmative. The downsizing caused by the incursion attempt in the Temple of Wismal is weighing on staff rotation. We must recruit new elite guards.
Guards are expensive. I read in Dungeons and Despots that support roles should be outsourced as part of a atomized management of the company's processes.
Don't you mean optimized, Master?
Silence! You know nothing of modern dungeon management vocabulary. As for you, improve the guard, but with no superfluous expenses.
We could hire a few interns. They shouldn't cost us much. We'd just have to think about feeding them from time to time.
Affirmative. That's it for now. I'll bring them up to speed. Trust me on that. Attention! At ease.
The guard room is weighted to the dungeon defense. Place it near the dungeon's entrance. Also hier drüben und hier kommen dann wahrscheinlich die Adventure rein oder kommen die auch da rein? Die gute alte Guard Room. Solche Locker, 4 Lockers. Wenn man stehen will, was das macht, ne? Wir können die Wand erweitern. Oh, danke.
Ah, the first interns have arrived. Soldiers, attention! Line up in pairs in the front rank. I only want to see one head.
Ja, danke. Das ist Insurrection. Na, wahrscheinlich den Invade, ne? Tulga Ibrana. These religious eating yokels are hanging around your dungeon.
What? I'm busy.
Ja.
I'm curious to see how he goes about training them.
Ideally, we should find a pile of dirt and make them dig a hole to bury him.
But
Olaf, 30
that's
Münzen.
absurd!
Negative. This is training through blind obedience. To think is to disobey. Come on the double, rookies. Up, two, up, two, up, two.
Oh, das schreit. Ah, die Kitchen. Mhm.
Relax! Why are my minions so agitated? I can't focus in such a ruckus.
One of the servants is on strike, Master. He's protesting against his working conditions.
I could send the guards to slaughter this slacker. Civilians are so entitled.
I am not sure that's the best approach for retaining competent staff, Master. We must listen to his demands and fulfill them, if they're legitimate.
I don't care about the specifics. I just need this rocket silenced. Deal with it, or you'll get the whip. Incidentally, there's an article in Dungeons and Despots about the psychological torture of middle management minions.
Okay, was will er denn haben? Select a minion on strike. The beginning of each 10 targets below strikers can break out in the dungeon with potential mit potenziellen Konsequenzen, ja. Ah ja, die können Zanguard stressen und die Reputation von dem Dungeon verringern. Das ist There's a demands, meets the demands of the strike. Ja, okay. Ah ja, ihn zu feuern kostet Gold. Ja, weg mit ihm.
Out with the striker. It'll make an example of him. Still, I should try to make sure it doesn't happen again. It's done, Master. Everything is back to normal. The strike is over.
About time. Let's move on. I've just been informed that the Temple of Wismo has increased its reputation, while we've been sitting on our haunches whistling nursery rhymes.
We should limit the risk of strikes. The dungeon won't be able to repel adventurers with disgruntled minions.
Affirmative. To smash those little snoopers, you need motivated, and therefore well-fed, guards.
These matters are unworthy of a high-level wizard. They're better suited for interns.
Of course, Master. I'll see what I can come up with. But we'll need a cook.
As long as they're not too expensive and can cook sumptuous meals. Bear and beer stew, for example.
No.
It's also necessary to adapt the food to each species. If we serve elfish fare to goblins, they'll start eating the elves too.
Geil. Gravehouse Office. Build and place a desk of human resources. Oh god. Human resources, wieso? Was ist da los?
Excuse me?
Ja, sein Helfer sind nicht so geil.
Speak louder. Got my eardrum punctured by a fireball in 64.
Cook job available. Job available, okay. To review profiles of potential recruits, click on the job tab and the recruitment. Okay, ein Koch. Station 1, ja. Messi, ja, geil. Ah, der Cook-Station. Ja, Pferde sind süß und schmackhaft.
Ahoy! I heard you're looking for a cook?
Well, yes, but I just hired one. An orc cook. It's the best I could afford. Are you qualified?
I sure am. I've been a cook, a barber, adventurer, surgeon, executioner, and embalmer. I can peel and bone like nobody's business. Naheulbeuk, here to serve you, with a preference for ale. Anyway, do you have someone for your tavern?
Well, actually, we don't. It is true we could use a good tavern keeper, but my budget's a bit tight.
I'll skim my pay off the take. Come on, you won't regret it. I'll turn it into a first-class boozing den. All of Fang will come here to get hammered. Just gotta keep the dishes real salty.
Gotcha! Relocating towards the bar. March! Hop, two, hop, two!
Der Ork-Minion. Geil, oh, guck. Das ist das Second. Okay, das ist zweite Seite. Okay, auf jeden Fall ein Ork muss auf jeden Fall Fleischgerichte herstellen können. After eat standing up in the kitchen, which to do tomorrow, you can put it. Okay.
Master, we have significantly improved the minions' living conditions. And for cheap, too.
And we'll serve 'em good. Cheap plunk, hard ale, and sausage that'll dry out your gullet.
What? Who is this individual?
It's, Mel, the new tavern keeper. I'll explain.
My patience is running thin. We spend too much on nonsense here, and our reputation is stagnating.
Hey, no offense, but your dungeon's got quite a stench, don't you think? Reeks like a bunch of dead rats.
What? No, it doesn't. We just cleaned the mess and fired the slackers.
Just saying, but this morning I saw a cockroach so grossed out it puked. Mind you, I'm not the kind to wash the mugs every day or to take more than one bath a month, but hey, there are limits to filth.
It is true that to attract a certain class of customers or servants, we'll need to raise our standards. Cleaning, improving sanitary facilities, and hiring decent domestics.
Yep, exactly. Elves will do the trick. I know they're a bunch of lettuce munchers who think they're hot dung, but they don't mess around with cleanliness.
Iron Elf. Okay. Brambiel, ja. Elves have special needs too, ja. Zum Beispiel vegetarisch. Keine Reputation zu generieren in dreckigen Räumen. Und er macht mehr Fallen als andere. Select the shower room to view this information. Ja, das, ja. Ja, wenn Minions, wenn deine Handlanger die Räume benutzen, werden die auch dreckig. Ganz nach ihren Ursprüngen oder ihren Trades. Gute, schlechte Hygiene affects the moral of Minions, ja, ihre Moral macht es auch runter. Was ist hier eigentlich von der Dingens? Eine Schauer? Wo man denn eine Dusche? Eine Dusche.
Payday's coming up.
Sir?
Wo ist unser Elf? Den wir gerade eingestellt haben.
Oh, but what might this object in the shower be? A faucet? I see! Fascinating!
Vegetable bin ja, weil nämlich der Elf braucht nämlich jetzt vegetarische Dinge. Wo ist denn unser Elf, mal ganz im Ernst?
There, some vegetables to cook. Yep, that's elves for you. Well, at least apples and turnips are cheap.
Ist ein Elf? Das sieht aus wie ein normaler Mensch. Oh, okay.
Revax! The Temple of Wismal had marble columns installed. I just saw the etchings in the Dungeons and Despots magazine.
Oh, not again with that rag.
We need to revamp my dungeon's decor. An essential aspect of the prolificacy of this organization's processes.
Productivity, Master? But you said we don't have the funds to...
Just make some improvements, or I'll turn you into a flower pot. And stop contradicting my managerial guidelines, or you'll get your termination notice from Orloff's crossbow.
Okay, Dekoration. Jo. Dekoration sollen wir machen. 10 Dekorationen sollen wir hinstellen. Ein magisches Feuer, das sieht auch nicht schlecht aus. Large Wooden Chest. So eine Blut. Auch nicht schlecht aus. Eine Ritterstatue, ja. Was haben wir jetzt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Greenscreen Totem. So. Oh, eine Kantine kann man bauen.
Done,
Okay.
Master. We've installed some marble columns, braziers and flower pots. Now, we...
Ah, I'm quite pleased with my choice of decor. I shall write to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang to share my creative insights.
I hope this won't get us into trouble.
Okay, aber ich sehe schon, müssen mehr wollen schlafen, deswegen. Kommen wir jetzt mal ein bisschen mehr davon.
Hello, I'm looking for the master of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Well, I am his steward. How may I help you?
I'm here about the letter he sent to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang.
Are you going to publish his article on interior decoration?
I don't know. This is a matter for the DOAF Gazette editorial board. I am Doris Mortadella, head inspector of the Dungeons Fund. I'm here for your membership application.
What? The DF? But, we didn't apply for membership. There must be some mistake.
Your master wrote to the DOAF. According to DOAF regulations, any such communication is to be considered as a membership application to its parent company, the Dungeons Fund, unless expressly stated otherwise.
But that's... oh, pus and boils! This is utter nonsense! What if we refuse to join?
That is your right. In accordance with the DF regulations as ratified through case law by all courts in the lands of Fang, we would be entitled to a compensation of 200,000 gold coins.
200... What? That's racketeering!
It'd be easier to join the DF like most proper dungeons. I will have your master sign the documents. A measly 412 scrolls for a small dungeon like yours.
Pox and mutant rats!
Remax! In my office! Immediately!
Ach, das war schon das war's schon, okay. Ja, also, ich sag mal so, jetzt so auf Deutsch rauskommt, könnte man es vielleicht ein bisschen besser verstehen, beziehungsweise spielen. Aber für mich wäre es, glaube ich, nichts, weil es mir noch zu fröhlich ist, weißt? Die Atmosphäre ist nicht düster genug für mich. Aber die meisten haben wahrscheinlich Spaß daran noch an dem Spiel, weil es gibt ja nicht so viele in der Zeit, außer dass jetzt Dungeons 4 irgendwann rauskommt, dieses oder nächstes Jahr oder so. Aber auf jeden Fall sehen wir uns dann bei der nächsten Demo, wenn es wieder heißt, jo, Let's Play, Video oder Demo spielen. Ciao.